Hello again, everyone. Galidorn back here again. Continuing on my journey, gameplay through Call of Dragons. Still have not joined an alliance. Still on my own, enjoying the life out here in the Forgotten Lands. I have progressed my Hall of Order up into level 10. I'm now working on my College of Order, progressing that up into level 10. Immediately, the first thing I did, and this is what I'll do throughout this game, is once I upgrade my my hall, the first thing I'm going to do is actually upgrade my storehouse, because this is actually it's not very sexy, not very exciting, but you know, when I get into the point where I'm being attacked and hit, this is going to be very, very crucial. Something you don't want to ignore at all. It protects your resources. So this here is what will be taken, or at least it's in the pool of what can be taken by those who are burning your city. So I'd like to protect as much resources as possible. So that's my plan. As soon as the hall goes up, the very next thing that happens is the storehouse will go up, and then I'll decide on what else I will partake on as I go. I've gotten to the point now where I can enact policies, which is pretty cool. Okay, what is really cool was this one here, the gem prospecting. Love that, love that. I'm sending out my my gatherers to get as many gems as possible. I've switched focus from the normal resources. I'm trying to build up the gems. However, from what I've read, at the end of each season, that this resets, and you have to basically do this all over again, is my understanding. I'm not too fond of that, actually. You know, in a city builder, I like to feel that all the progress that I made is permanent. So I'll have to see about that. I'll have to see how that functions. Maybe there's a reasoning for it. But my first take on it was I wasn't really that you know, happy with it. So basically, from what I understand, is once the season ends, this all goes back to zero, and then you have to start all over again, I believe. I'm not sure how much you get refunded, because you have to spend these prestige points up here, which you get from fighting the Darklings, from fighting other lords, other players, things like that. Okay, so I want to show you something here. Okay, I recorded a bit earlier on this, and I mentioned in my last video of sort of this bug that I found. If we go out, okay, as you can see here, this is very nice, going around, being able to pick everything up. I'm picking up workhorses out of these, actually. I recruit the workhorses out of here for free. I do like these little wonder quests. Not really much quests, just go around, visit the villages, and do the same thing, but it's tied to the rewards you get for the wonders. With a little bit of lore that you read. I actually do like this aspect of the game quite a bit. It is fairly in-depth if you get into reading all the things. It's a nice little feature, because I am actually quite a fan of lore behind video games and whatnot. I like you know, the depth, and I like when IPs expand out. If they ever expand out, so anyone with Call of Dragons, if you maybe you have, I don't even know. If you ever consider expanding out into take the lore that you built into the game and make it out into more fleshed IP, I would welcome that. I think that would be a good idea. So yeah, you go in here and you go around, you know, some little villages, and again, it's just the same as visiting a normal village. They give you a little bit of a spiel here, linked to the wonder. You know, you give your little response, and then you get your bit of, right, and then ties into this, and you always get gems for exposing little bits of the lore. It tells you a little bit about the part of the world. So yeah, like that. But anyway, back to the issue. This feature is nice. Once you find something in the world, you can go zip around, right? Pick it up. So anyway, you've seen that. Now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in terms of the bug that I found. And this is some gameplay that I've recorded earlier, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here I'm going to show you the bug that, as you can see, I've just gone through this little village, and when I hit go, it takes me to the behemoth. Now I'll show you it again. Back through my mail. Now hitting go for supplies and back to the behemoth. Okay, so once that happens, I'm always taken back here. I'm not sure if it's because it's still in my mail. I've found it though when I've deleted the mail, it still kind of happens. So, oh, gems, always take gems. Go to the camp and again, take me back here. Maybe somebody could tell me what's going on here, if there's some way I can get rid of that, or is it just a bug in the game that they're working on, or because I'm sure that I'm not the only one who's experienced that. But if I am, you can tell me what's going on with it. Is it because of something that's in my quest log there in my mail or something? Should I get rid of it? Is there a feature I need to turn off or something? So if you can give me any help out there and tell me what, because I tried to do various things and I can't seem to make it go away. It seems to go away on its own, but it doesn't seem to be tied to the mail. Like I delete the mail that has the log chain in it, and it still seems to happen. So I'm not quite exactly sure why it's happening. And as you can see here, the Darkling patrols are increasing in strength around my city. Right now, I have the level 15s and 16s are mostly going around. So I've been, again, using my command power judiciously. I have not been a level 16 yet. I'll go and fight one, see if I can. I'm going to use my top legion. And I think I have to pay attention more to the type of Darkling patrols that I'm fighting. It's infantry. So my top legion has Vestas. So magic ranged attack. More infantry. So let's see if I can go out and beat one for the first time here. I have upgraded a little bit in terms of my policies and my skills. So we're going to go and try and challenge this one. I've been doing it with one legion. If I can't defeat this one, what I'll do is I'll send out, I'll multi-create, and I'll send out 2 legions to beat it. That should take care of it. But as of now, I'm trying to, so we're outnumbered. But usually in the past, that's not really been a big deal. But like I said, this is my top legion. So we'll see what happens. Another thing you got to watch out for is with all these other patrols around, it's happened a few times where I've been fighting using AoE skills, and another one of these patrols has wandered in and got involved in the fight. And that's always a pain when that happens. Usually it leads to a loss. Okay. See, they're right around me. They might get involved here. So I'm going to wait till these guys come in before I hit them with Walder's Fireball on this artifact. Here we go. See, I think I am going to lose this fight. See, these guys wander right in. It's not good. If I just leave them alone and I don't use any active, like, artifact ability, they seem to go away. Okay. Alright, so they've been defeated. That was unfortunate. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to multi-create. I'm going to send out 2 different legions with 2 different types of troops. I hate wasting the CP on that. And as I was right from my last video, when I upgraded my hull, I do believe, I got another Legion cube. So now I'm able to send out 3 legions. And I'm assuming that, once the hull goes up and up and up, that, I'll be able to get another legion. I'm not sure what the top out of the legions is, 4, 5, 6, or is it, just keep going and send out as many as you can. And you can take away a legion if you want. I think these 2 legions will do fine. All right. This guy should take him down. And this level 15 is might be a bit worrisome. They might get involved. They can wander into the fray. So those were the artifacts, Walder's fireball. Oh wow, he just wiped him out. Oh. And see, we see these level 15 guys, they're wandering in. And see, they did get involved. That sucks. They did get involved with my other hero's AoE that happened. Fuck! That was really unfortunate. I've got to wait for the cooldown to happen for the artifacts. I guess attacking that one won't be the best plan because this guy's going to come out and get involved. So they can walk right through as long as it appears that no AoE is being used either from an artifact. I had thought that it was just artifacts that would trigger that to happen, to hit them, but that was the skill that time of Valen. So Valen hit him with the Frozen Star, and it was an AoE. It hits multiple legions. Okay, so I guess it's anything that hit any kind of skill or artifact that can hit a multiple legion, not just an AoE effect. So I think I'll target this one here because we could have beaten these guys if that legion there, that patrol did not get involved. So I think we're off cooldown now, so let's do that again. As I said, I have Alwyn equipped actually with an infantry type artifact. Obviously, as I go on, I'll switch that out. Thank goodness there's no penalty for switching things out like that. So I'll switch it out for something that more suits him. But right now, when I've been using him in tandem with Walder's, I've been sending him out with infantry units and with Walder with the range mage attack. So at this point, he has the infantry because he engages them in the front and is taking them up in front while Walder hits him from the rear. And thus having the infantry cone of damage in front of him, because this only works when he's attacking enemies that are directly in front of him, so that works for him right now. I don't want to take out a third legion because it can get kind of messy. I'm still working up my skills to be able to use like multiple legions in tandem, so I do think that these guys can beat this patrol. They would have beaten them last time, even though Alwyn got wrecked. But if that level 15 hadn't gotten involved there, Walder would have been able to finish the job. So here we go. So as you can see, there's Alwyn going out. He's going to engage. There's his cone. So he did get beaten, but however, they've been weakened enough now that Walder can finish the job. And I'm worried about this guy better not walk in again. No, okay, he turned away. Oh shit!
You're blowing everything we trained for! Blowing it!
Okay, alright. Gotta get a little bit more serious about this now. Okay, so that's really unfortunate. Okay, I'll come back once this targeted tactics has been enacted. This is going to give me a bit more damage. I got this one, made my legions a bit stronger, increase the capacity of the legions. So next time, once that's enacted, hopefully I can defeat the level 16 for the first time. All right, so we're back. We enacted that policy, so we got a little bit more damage. Let's keep going with that. That's weird that last fight I lost, because prior to this, Walder has been almost defeating the level 16s by himself. So that was really strange why I did not win that one. Okay, so he's my infantry. I've got the healer going out this time. That should help. All right, this is what we'll do. He'll probably get killed again in the front line, but he's just there to hold them back and do some damage. Okay, yeah, this is going to be good this time. Okay, this is going to work this time. I'm not sure if she is healing. I think she might be healing them. Hang on. I'm not sure if she is. I don't think she is. They're holding up well, though. Oh, yeah, they're going to get defeated. Maybe not, though. They might just withstand. Anyway, this is going to be a victory. They're holding up pretty well. Okay, so they lost, but that's okay. This is going to be a victory. Yeah, okay. First victory. Okay. All right, so that's what we'll have to do to defeat those level 16s. Okay. I don't know yet where you can see whether something's off cooldown or not. See, I don't know if the cooldown is finished. That's what tells you the cooldown, but it doesn't tell you if the cooldown is on here. I'm going to have to do a little experiment here. I'll go and fight these guys with my #1 Legion. I want to find out where you can see whether it's off cooldown or not, because I've been kind of guessing, taking my legions out. All right, so if I go here, okay, right there. All right, okay. That's where it shows you if the cooldowns are. I haven't paid attention to that, but that's where it shows it, so that's good. So you can just sit here and you can wait for the cooldown to happen. And then you march out. Now we're lucky that when I used that artifact, that patrol right there wasn't near, didn't come over to us, because that would have drawn them into the battle. So there is that element of tactics. The tactical battle system is really cool. I like that. I like that kind of gameplay. I've always liked that type of gameplay in real-time strategy, but I like this one with its ability to select the different legions and position them around on the battlefield. I really like the way the campaign is set up here, the Dragon Trail that I've been working on. I'll just go in here, we'll fight this one again. And I really like this feature because it helps you practice maneuvering your legions together, using them in tandem. For instance here, I'm not just going to bluster right in here. Once I start, I'm going to move over and try to flank and hit this unit, take this unit out first in a shock action. I went through the first few levels of this before I realized you could really manipulate around in here and do this. Okay, so we deploy. So this will be a fairly easy one. So again, this is my infantry, so we'll go up and engage, and while my range will attack from the rear. So it allows you to go in. I'm on the flank. I'm going to hit that. Now I'm going to come back and get him. Here's the artifact there. Now that was fairly easy because of where the level I am now with my troops and everything. Right now I'm up to 30. 30 was giving me some problems. So I'll see now if I can beat this one. All right, how am I going to take this one? If I remember correctly, I was trying to flank around, go through here, and take out this unit first. He's a shield troll, a hammer troll. So that's their ground units, their infantry units. This is the guy that was always giving me a problem. So these are their ranged attack. So these guys come in and engage. I think what's best here, they're protecting. I think what's best here is to come around and try to hit this guy from the flank. So that's how we'll deploy them out, make sure they're at full strength. And you got to watch the aggro range, of course. See, if I went over too close to them, they'd aggro and throw, screw up my whole plan. Okay, so we'll have Walder move in. He's going to give his little cone. Oh, he's the wrong way. Shit. I positioned him the wrong way. Damn it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Yeah, we'll keep focusing on these guys here.
In
yeah, you can move.
Other words, I'd say you're fucked. You are, as they say in Japanese.
Okay, they're going to have to take their own line here. I can't move him around. Okay, he's defeated him. Shit. Okay, well, that's good. They've... all right, focus here. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to trying to position, especially in combat. Trying to maneuver them around while they're in combat. It gets a little chaotic, especially when they're all mashed up together. Okay, so that was my first victory there. That's good. I didn't get the 3 stars, but that's good for now. That was giving me a real problem on level 30. Collect my loot. Yeah, especially when they get all mashed up together. I've been finding that once all the chaos that's happening, it's kind of hard to position around, and I got to get really good at that before I start, getting to the go to an alliance, start fighting other lords to be able to maneuver around. And once combat starts, be able to control my units in combat. That's going to be a big skill. So there's a level of skill here that's required, rather than just building your stuff up and creating OP units and then just letting them go in and do whatever. So that's a skill level that I do appreciate for the game. So very good. All right. So you've seen 2 firsts for me today. I've defeated a level 16 patrol. I've beat level 30 of the Dragon Trail campaign for the first time. Oh, look at this. This is neat here. This just appeared. It's a nice gem mine, so I'm going to go out and prospect that. Now I'll go out and I'll look for another one. As I've said, I've now focused. Okay, there's a level 1 here. Oh, and I get another one of these. I've noticed that there's actually a paucity of English-speaking alliances. I'm not really looking for an alliance right now, so sorry about that. Heal up. I've also been working on, I've got the 3 hospitals, working on building up my my hospitals, right, so they can heal more units at a time. Oh, and I've enacted another policy. What am I going to do now? War studies, the experience, artifact expertise, you get more arcane dust. I think I'm going to continue on with military expansion for now. Because I'd like to be able to defeat those level 16s just using one singular legion. After that military expansion, I think I'm going to go into container and resource gathering. Now that I've unlocked a gem prospecting, I'd like to get more gems, more ballistas, training these, promoting these guys up. I know once you get into past the beginning of the game or the mid game, the end game, a lot of the stuff that you're getting over here will probably go away. I'm assuming these are a lot of beginning development quests that once you reach a certain level, you won't be getting all the resources over here. What I think is happening is it's getting you used to just getting all the stuff almost for free just by playing the game. And then once you reach that level where you're expecting to have all this stuff, and then it starts to go away and you have to start spending a bit more. So again, be conscious of that. Be judicious. Don't be squandering your stuff early in the game. Don't be rushing forward. If you're free to play or even low spend or casual. Of course, if you're just going to jam as much money in there as possible, then whatever, fill your boots and be a whale. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. That's my progress. You've seen some interesting things so far. Hopefully, hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys. If it was, you wouldn't be here at the moment. So take care, everyone. Hope everything is going well. I hope your progression through the game is going well. And if you're amusedly watching me as an endgame player watching you do, I hope I'm entertaining for you as I stumble along. And that your day is going well as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.